On the new weed spot.
Go ahead. Wash your hands, boy. Stop playing. Give me a hand.
Now we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Tonight we march to the finish of Week 12 with a strong Monday night matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out.
I'm going to get a pair of new ones, too, because you're going to find those. If I had a new version, too.
I know, I'm just getting the right ear replaced.
Oh, the right ear. Oh, so you still have your case and the left.
Case and the left. So you can get a replacement.
Cut that water off. Do the other side. There you go. Push it. Push it. All right. Dry your hands off. Yep. Dry your hands off.
On 1st and 10, Clancy. And his
throw is up here, Fred.
Yes,
dry your hands.
All right.
Set the light off. Set the light off.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Clancy. He finds his man complete. It's Bird. And he'll be corralled.
And let's do on the couch.
You should go get your bluey pull up off the couch.
Get your blue. Buccaneer first.
Go get your pull up, boy.
In terms of receiving yardage because it plays.
See, get out your booty. Go get your pull up.
From him on film that you like so much.
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The Buccaneers at 9-1 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. You look at this Niner defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again.
He had him. He was open, but he
couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks.
I know it ain't back and post office.
Enforce a punting situation.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he fields it cleanly. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Get down here with that pull up. Bring the pull up. Let's go. Get it. Come on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field, Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Let's talk to your papa about speed today.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Tell him how your day
He's
was.
met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's okay.
No, I'm talking to you. Tell papa. Was you good or bad at school today?
It was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a
Was
whole
you good or
lot,
bad
does it?
today?
Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Get down. Come on, get down. Come on, you was bad today. Yeah, but you was bad. Tell papa say I was bad today.
How you doing? That's good. Yeah, she was bad today? What would you do? You did what? Legend?
And it had been bad because him, T, and Legend, they both was on. They all three of them were sitting on the floor. And she had them separated from his dad. Legend cried. He's like, he's picking up cartoons, like one interacting. He was like, oh, let's who's here, Xavier.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
I'm telling. I said next time just toilets.
How's doing still in the game?
Davis now.
You don't hit on nobody.
Complete. It's Griffith.
You don't hit nobody.
But not before reaching the 45-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Oh, yeah, put the stickers on there, babe. Put the stickers on there.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on them. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they can snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Davis. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know some big guy? We're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
They'll run on first down. Barr. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Science need help.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Where is Blue yet? Is he in the room? What happened to Blue? He's downstairs. Oh, you want to get out the chair?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Operating from the gun, Davis. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They felt they got not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape. I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll come out in the pistol. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee. And they'll bring the football out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action. Davis. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
And they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Davis got his man complete over the middle. That's Turner. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They'll look to throw again. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was that we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners have cut it back within a score. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, But you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Throwing on first down. Clancy. He finds his man. Complete. That's Bird. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Clancy. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. 26 yards.
He can stick his hand up. He don't jump.
By 2 touchdowns.
Let's see. Good at.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Davis. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Davis. And this pass.
Oh my goodness! It's not.
And now 4th down.
It's the full
Here comes the
contact.
49ers punt now. As he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Clancy. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Bird. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And he goes out right around the 39. That time the conversion comes courtesy
You get
of
hurt.
RPO.
Ain't tight.
You know what it did? It moved the sticks.
Tackle
Nice
nobody.
pickup
Nothing.
on third down. Even better decision.
On first down, Clancy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bird.
That's
And he's
good
brought
people
down.
ass.
A big pickup there, 18 yards and
guard.
a Buccaneer first. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking to throw. Clancy flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to get it back here just past the 35.
By the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
And now here's a deep shot that's
How they let him
complete.
close that
And he'll
gap.
go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
I don't know. That's
Back to throw. Davis. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
Let's see. We don't keep on having defense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game.
60 Vikings. 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun, Davis. And this one is incomplete.
This is happening, not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on. Hey.
Here's Davis. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
No one left in the backfield as they send a man left.
Oh my God!
For the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met it as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Davis gonna throw on 3rd and goal.
Motherfucker runs out of bounds.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
This motherfucker runs out of fucking bounds. Come on, man. What the fuck is situational awareness? Nothing.
For illegal touching.
Yeah, and you know it doesn't matter either, Brandon. Catch it, don't catch it. If you're the
This
first to touch
dick.
it, it's going to draw a flag.
Can this defense hold them out?
Unacceptable.
Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Now Davis throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
It's a short pass. It shouldn't be no problem.
They try to throw
He's
on
under
4th
pressure.
and goal from the 2. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand.
Look for a miracle.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have...
Man, come on. It's Jesus, man. Come on now. What the fuck?
We'll tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That one goes for 24 yards.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way. And able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done. And for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah.
19 right.
Davis now on 1st down.
For what? Why is it inactive?
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
That was an 88, 89, 90 overall quarterback.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense.
And I said inactive pass and full pass.
Be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of
Let alone under pressure.
Here is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Davis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, 49ers.
All the pass. No. I'll be unable to.
As the first half is winding down. And
a tight ass window. He put that much
this
again.
lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Tight ass
Big
window.
tight end. He can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
49ers 14. Tyler Bass set the kickoff.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Bird. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
Well, that was you too. Take it away from you this much.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Trap 60, trap 60. Top low 18.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the throw there is going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive in the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. Maybe it's blitz coming, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Clancy escaping the pressure right. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Off the play fake, Davis. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. He's got the connection to Moore, and this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The kick by Bass is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and
Everybody running away from it. They put fucking 10 hands on everybody. They running some dude.
Damn. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a handoff up the middle. Ball. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in the yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down at a yard. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Looking to throw. Clancy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Back to throw. Clancy.
Oh, my God.
That's Bird. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Bucs are able to widen their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes, because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people.
Negative there of 4 yards.
Didn't get blocked.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
Most of them want it in with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's
Better stop playing on the stairs.
From the 27th, Davis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards to pick
Xavier,
there, and it's a first down.
Get off those stairs.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here's Davis looking to throw on second down.
Come on, man. It's a 90-something X Factor.
The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And they stop.
No juke, huh? No, come on.
About the 43. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down.
That's a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front seven can get him down.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he's going to lose yardage here as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. Third down and 13. Operating from the gun, Clancy. That is caught. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And that
39-yard receive.
That's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here.
Oh, I can't.
Now the ball comes loose.
Wow.
He comes diving. Come on.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Operating from the gun, Clancy. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Looking to throw. Clancy. And this one too low.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On third down, Clancy. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. His huge night, it just continues as he's now north of 200 yards receiving. On 1st and 10, Clancy.
Oh, my God. Come on, man. What the fuck's y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Seriously.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Off-play action. Clancy. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they, unfortunately, are staring at a mini losing streak developing.
Come on, man. No, my guys can't make a...
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays.
That's on me. I guess I can
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth
make that move.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will have solid field position.
Beat him there.
At their 45-yard line.
Speed.
That interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone.
Why would he?
Then
it's the hit. She
back out on the field and try and do it again.
Catch.
Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Yeah, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Davis.
Oh my God! They gonna make me throw a fucking bullet on it.
And he's able to get it back here.
It's certain shit you're not supposed to do on it. Certain shit you're not supposed to do.
I just had to double check my math, but it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Come on.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it, but the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, They're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try it too hard.
You gotta pick a block it around.
That's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. They'll keep it on the ground. Barr. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
Come on. Oh, my God.
Several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the third session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not.
Oh, yeah. They open. Not going to. You thought it was just in triple coverage. Let's see if that one. Oh, God.
To hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, my goodness.
The interceptions, things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the
open. Look at Madden giving me some of the bullshit.
Big strides. Look at him go.
Look
and
at
he'll
that.
finally be taken down at the 18.
That shit hurt right there. Look at that. Somebody got hurt.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Up the middle they go. Wiggins, and a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Davis to throw on 2nd down. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a two-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a two-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Damn it.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Now a give, right side.
Far. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory.
Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it.